There will be times where you might have to take off your shirt in front of other people. I've been there, and here's how I avoided it. Hi, I'm Max Fake from MaxxTeem Apparel, and I help guys with man boobs or gynecomastia overcome their insecurities through workout programs, products available at maxxteam.com, and educational videos like these. So I used to have gynecomastia throughout my middle school and high school years, and I have to always and I was always anxious about exposing my chest to others. I was always thinking about situations where I might have to take off my shirt, like changing in the locker rooms during PE classes or gym classes for school. I was always thinking about whenever my family would invite me to go somewhere. I was always thinking about whether if if there will be situations where I have to take off my shirt. So I just avoided stuff like that, or I would just try to avoid stuff like that, and never really living my life to the fullest, never really living normal especially as a teenager, missing out a lot of stuff as a teenager. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to avoid taking your shirt off if you have man boobs. So one of the common places where you have to expose your chest, possibly, is in the locker rooms, whether you might have to change in the locker rooms for PE classes, for your sports, or whatever. That's like the most common place where guys have to expose their chest. And to do that, to avoid exposing your skin, your chest, your man boobs, is I would suggest you wear compression shirts or just tight undershirts. These compression shirts will hide your man boobs, or you can just use tight tank tops, but these will not only flatten your man boobs, they do flatten your man boobs, but it will also hide them. So if you go change for PE shirt, people won't really see what's under your skin, your shirt. The other tip I can give for that is to change in the restroom. I've done this many times during middle school, where instead of going to the locker rooms, I just go to the restroom and change to my PE clothes. So that's one thing you can do. And then the other thing you can do is to get in shape. Now, getting in shape will not really get rid of your man boobs unless it's made out of chest fat. But in this case, we're talking about gynecomastia, where with an actual woman breast tissue on a guy. What how and getting in shape means you lose a lot of fat, which will shrink down your chest a lot. And building some muscles means you don't really need a lot of muscles, but you need to build some enough this will make your gyno appear less like a man, appear less man boobs and more like a manly pecs, like more like muscles, especially if you have a big upper chest, big shoulders, big arms, and then you don't really have a lot of muscles on your chest because your gyno makes up for it. That will just make you look jacked. So that's like one of the best ways to deal with having man boobs. The other common situations where you might have to take off your shirt and reveal your chest is having a girlfriend. When especially if you hang out with a girl, it usually leads to the sexy time. And what you can do about that is to just turn off the lights all the time. Now, I've have this problem before, but not with gyno, but with other insecurity. So what I usually did when I'm with a girl is just turn off the lights all the time, and that should pretty much that helped me a lot. And then the other thing that you can do is to wear loose tank tops. So when you're having some sexy time, you don't really need to take off your shirt. You can just wear loose tank tops and have everything off. And then the other situations where you might have to take off your shirt is traveling with people. Now, in middle school, we have summer camps where we have to, or not, we don't have to, but we have like we can go to we go to like some UC Berkeley or some camp and spend 5 days in there. And in those situations, I know that you have to share rooms with other guys, and you have to take showers at the same time with other guys. And I avoided it. One of the biggest things I regret is not going to that summer camp. It's because I was trying to avoid that situation where I have to expose my chest to other guys. But let's just say you have to go there. So what can you do? I'll suggest same thing. Wear gynecomastia compression shirts. This will hide your man boobs and flatten your chest. So whatever they ask you to wear, you'd be comfortable wearing it. The other thing is prepare to have a swimming pool shirt. So just in case you have to go on the swimming, and you don't really want to be wearing cotton t-shirts or taking your shirt off, just wear some black pool shirts just in case you're gonna be in the water. And then the bonus point I want to point out is, it's more like a personal advice, is to say no to everything for a year. Just say no. So say no to going out with people, to the field trips. Say no to having a girlfriend, at least for a year. And what you should do instead is focus on yourself, focus on improving your chest problems. This could mean you're working hard to get in a great shape, so your man boobs, your gyno will appear less, and or saving up money to get the surgery. And surgery takes months and thousands of dollars, so it takes quite some time. But focus on saying no on a lot of those situations. You might miss out on life for a bit, but trust me, once you got your gyno problem fixed, whether it's through getting in shape or getting the surgery, you will be more happier, and it's the best time investment you can make for yourself. So anyways, those are the ways you can avoid to taking your shirt off and reveal your gyno. Now, again, gynecomastia usually goes away on its own if you're a teenager within a couple of months to a couple of years. However, most guys are not willing to wait for that. So the only thing you can do about gyno, if you're in that waiting stage, is to just get in shape and wear gynecomastia compression shirts. Luckily for you, I have a product called Gynecomastia Transformation Bundle, where it includes workout programs for gynecomastia and 3-pack of gynecomastia compression shirts. So if you're one of those guys waiting for gyno to go away, or you're waiting for the surgery, planning to get a surgery but you can't because of money, consider investing in that product, Gynecomastia Transformational Bundle. And anyways, thanks for watching my videos. If you find this helpful, please give it a like and share it to a private community if you're in a private community with gyno, to help out other guys like you. And thanks for watching my video. See ya.